Hello, YouTube friends. I'm just heading over to my Facebook, letting them know I am here and ready. So sorry about last night. I um I just couldn't get my act together and um I needed to do that or else it just wasn't going to work. So I apologize for that. But I'm glad you're here today. I'm sure most of you will be watching the replay, so please comment below and let me know how you like the card. I swear I just saw some dust flying, so that does happen. So sorry. Um, so I wanted to make this card and try it as a Christmas card using the gingerbread. So keep that in mind when I show you the card that we did in our class last week. My thing is too close. Sorry, I'm going to move it away a little bit. There we go. Um, so I'm going to show you the card using the gathering moments, and then we're going to attempt to create the card using the gingerbread man. So we can get started. I don't believe there are any updates or anything to announce. I think we're just gonna get straight up and going. So Wednesdays are my fun play days. So it was hair day, which was fun right after the gym. And then I take my wonderful neighbor, I took her to the audiologist, came back, and here we are. So I just want to show you these fun templates. There we are. Good. There's my face. All right. So this is the card I'm going to create for you. Um, it's just not just, but it's an Easel Fun Fold card. And it's using the Gathering Moments and the Arches, the Everyday Arches dies. Okay. And then I did put on the back the cute little mushroom that I can never decide where to use it or what to use it on, and the wonderful hashtaggy, that's what I call it. And I'm in class, not everybody knew what a hashtag was, so we're aging ourselves. So um obviously this is like the third smallest arch, and then this is, I think, the smallest one. I'm not 100% sure on that, but I'm pretty sure. So that's what the sentiment is on. So everything is pretty much done. I'm just going to put it together for you, and then I need to cut this. So this is the kit that they get in class. It just makes it a little easier for getting things around. So I'll get out all of my stuff. Make sure my leaves are going in the right way. I think we'll do it like that. So this is the mechanism that opens the card. It's not really a mechanism, but it's the open the card guy. So what we want to do is we're going to give that a very nice crisp fold. And then I like to use tear and tape just because, well, it's simple. It is simple. So you're going to fold it over like that, okay? And then the folded side, you are going to place the tape. And then that is pretty much it, okay? And then what I like to do is, I'll take that off. I just like to place these. I'm not going to put them on necessarily, because if I mess up, I don't want to have to throw out my DSP. But then I'm going to put this so I can kind of eye, excuse my head if it's in the way, so that I can kind of eye the middle. Okay. And there's that. I'm trying to see if I can see myself, make sure I'm in the right spot, because I noticed, I mean, I don't expect anybody to join at this time of day, but I would love to make sure I'm actually where I'm supposed to be. So let's give it a try. So we'll see. We'll see how it works. All right, so I have that put together. So I'm going to go in and put these on. Okay. I don't know. I haven't used this in a couple of days, so I don't think I'm going to fight with it. I know I'm not a stamp and seal girl, but we'll give it a try. So there's about a 1/4 inch everywhere. There we go. And then we'll do the same thing over here. If any of you have this set, how do you like it? Have you been using it like crazy? It's such a fun, I mean, it's just a great set. You can do so much with it. There we go. All right. And then this is going to go right inside, and it's going to cover the inside, flap here. So I'm going to go ahead and stamp "Your friendship means the world to me." And good, I believe. Oh, I didn't get out my I was having trouble grabbing everything together. It happens. And I want to put it way down to the bottom. Okay. All right. And there we go. I'm not used to looking for it. So, and we're just going to put this. I just want to make sure this is even down here because that's what people will see. All right. So see that? It opens and then it closes and covers everything. Now, I thought it was going to come over a little bit. If it did, I just would have trimmed it off on the other side. So because I'm going to use this for the other that's the back. I don't have my, well, isn't that funny? I got everything out and I thought I had it. Well, I have my scraps right here. Let me see. There we go. All right, I'm just going to put that on here and then we'll die cut it in a bit. Okay. All right, so we'll die cut that in a bit. So here, because This is up on a dimensional. I don't know if I can show it to you. See that? It helps grab that so it stays open. So we want to make sure that the larger leaf, or in this case, it's a larger leaf, is up on dimensionals. And we're going to put it, right above and then that'll look like that. Okay. So I have already embossed this with the, oh, I can never remember it. It's the old tin something. Oh my Lord. Anyway, it's in the annual catalog. But it looks like the tin background in a kitchen backsplash, or the backsplash of a stove, that tin, and then it's embossed in an old vintage look so that it doesn't look like it's come through well, but it's kind of that vintage look. All right. So now we're going to take the little one, and I want to put it so that it's over on the one side. We had a dilemma with this at class this week because I didn't have time to cut everybody's, and with the sentiments, I don't want to cut them anyway because I want my guests to be able to stamp a little and use the tools and stuff. So some stuff I don't do for them, but when I did do it, I cut it out incorrectly to what my sample looked like. And my girls, they are very, very literal. So if mine looks that way, theirs has to look that way. And they're so funny about it. All right. So now we're just going to put, I got you so far away. There we go. So now we're just going to decorate this. And I guess again, we're going to put that there. I think I want to put this up on one dimensional. The colors also are Cajun Craze, oops, Cajun Craze, Old Olive, and Early Espresso. Yeah, so that'll be good. Oh, good, somebody's joined us. Hello, hello. You didn't miss a darn thing. We're gonna take this template and we're gonna make a Christmas card out of it, but I'm just showing you what we did in my workshop. Hi, Jules. Thanks for joining. And then this is the lovely gold baker's twine. And then there's black and white. Well, this is the white, but this is the black, sorry, with the gold. And what I do is I take a longer piece. Thanks for joining me on a non-Tuesday. I was just saying that I just couldn't get myself together. It was cold outside. I couldn't get prepared, and I wanted to give my all, and so I just thought I'd better to demo today. So thank you, thank you. And we're just gonna tie it in our regular bows. Okay. And then we'll take a glue dot. Wowee, I've used a lot. Okay. And then we're going to kind of put it right up in there like that. All right, so we built our little embellishment thing. All right, so the thing we want to be careful about is when this is flat, that your arch doesn't go over the top. It won't fit in the card well, or in the envelope well. So be careful with that. I think I got lucky. So that worked well. But in the workshop is very humbling because it lets me know when I didn't get things quite right or think of everything. So my girls are wonderful. So I like to use the edges of the dimensionals. So that's what I'm going to do here. I'm just going to use them up because it's fun. I get so much satisfaction out of using the very last little piece of dimensionals. I'm just like, oh, yay. All right, so we have that done. We're going to come back over here with our card. And remember, we don't want to put any adhesive up here. We want it all down here. So that's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to do it this way because then I know for sure that I am in the right spot. Okay, so I am going to go pretty close to the edge, but I want a little bit showing for fun. And that covers the top. I'm not going over. So that's woohoo, perfect. All right, and then there it goes. Very fun, very simple. There's some bits, but it's all, you know, I just had each color in a row. I had the stamp that belonged in each color next to that ink pad, and it was like boop, 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 and we just stamped what we needed. Um, yep, and I'm gonna cut just a tad bit off these tails. I do like crazy tails, wonky tails, but I don't want it to make a difference um, with the envelope. So I'll just put that there. So there you go. And then the back of it, Jules, looks like this. It's just a little dirty from the traveling. So in the Gathering Moments stamp set, we used the mushroom in oh, my early espresso, and in Cajun, no, it's not Cajun craze. Crushed curry. We did the hashtaggy stamp. All right, so that is that. So comes together pretty quickly. And you just, the biggest thing you have to worry about is getting your arch where it belongs. Thank you. So we just, so that it goes into the envelope. All right. Okay. So I am so excited to get started with Christmas stuff. I don't think I have everything here, so please bear with me. And the one thing I know that I didn't do in the right order was stamp my guys. So I'm going to find my photopolymer thing here so that we can stamp well. Okay. This one doesn't happen to be a Stampin' Up! One, so I apologize. All right, and we need our very big block. So this is the Cutie Patootie Gingerbread Man, if you haven't seen it before. Um, you know, I shouldn't say everybody bakes. I can tell you that I have never, ever, 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 ever have I baked gingerbread men. Well, I shouldn't say that. So here's how silly I am. I'm looking all over for this squiggly piece right here. I see this, but nothing, and I found this one, but nothing, well, silly me. It's on the stamp, so we didn't need to look for it. All right. So we have the big acrylic stamp, and nope. Do we need the bigger one yet? Apparently we do. We got the big honkin' stamp block. All right. And not quite, it's kind of crooked. I don't know how well this is going to go. You know what we might do? We may I just want those. Let's just do the little guys. So I kind of like a wink and a smile. So we want that. And some eyes. Or cheeks, I mean. All right. So let's see if we can just get the idea rolling here. All right, so there's the wink and the smile. And there's the cheeks. All right. So we're just going to do one. The die is pretty large and it actually cuts out two. Okay. And there's lots of other fun things in here that I have not played with. So I'm just going to do the gingerbread man, see if it fits on the card I'm trying to envision in my head, which sometimes is a problem. And I'm going to look for my white craft. All right. So it's been a bit since I've used this. And also I've never used this stamp set, so I just want to find a piece of scratch paper. All right, that looked good. All right, so we're going to just make sure that there's a lot there. I'm going to find it. There we go. And I can kind of see it. Sorry for my head. And there's your little smile and a wink. All right. I don't think I don't know if these will fit, but we can give it a try. There we go. It's not super dark, and I don't know. We might have to could emboss it, I suppose. Could do that too. That's another idea to make them a little bit there we go. A little bit more Christmassy. I'm just going to take this one and put it over here to clean. And then I'm going to do a light pink. We'll try some strawberry slush. Yeah. Maybe the third time. 1, 2, 3. Very, 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 very faint. Okay, see? Very cute. I love it. Very, very cute. All right. So we got a good start on the gingerbread man. So now I'm trying to figure out which I want to work with. And I'm going to maybe we could go this direction. Let's give it a try. And then the other thing I'm going to switch is how I put this on, because we're going to have a white piece in the back here to cover it up. So I think we're going to try that. All right. So I'll find my, and this time we're going to go underneath. Oh, you know what? We can't. We can't do that. We have to go this way only because I have already done the cutting for the DSP. So I apologize. I apologize. So, but we are going to find middle, which this way is a lot easier. And then fold that over and adhere. So it's adhering in the back this time instead of in the front. Okay, that's the difference. We'll try it and see how that works. All right, so we're going to take this paper is from the, I have it right here, Traditions of Christmas. And I just liked it from, I did both just to see, but we'll end up doing both, I'm sure, at some point. And here what you want to try to do is make sure the tops and the bottoms down here match. And then this is going to go in here, matching. And I think we'll do sugar and spice and everything nice on the inside. Take those off. And we will do Misty Moon. No. I think we'll do Night of Navy just because it's here. No, I want Misty Moonlight. Yeah. Lord help me. Lord love a duck. All right. And again, haven't used this either. Nice and crisp. These are such nice stamps. So down here toward the bottom. Beautiful. Beauteous. Love it. All right, and we're going to just make sure that matches at the bottom and at the top. There we go. It's a little off, but I don't dare pull it now. So, all right. So then the next thing we need to decide is sugar and spice and everything nice. And do. See, this is where I didn't prepare ahead. So we need something that's fun to, let's try a bow. Okay, so we'll do a bow. And we'll do a bow. And we can do And this is the new packaging, so it's pretty darn big. All right. So we will try. Let's do the bow in red, just because it's, and this is cherry cobbler. So we'll try that in red. And we'll do the bow in, I'm just trying to see what I have right here so I don't have to go running anywhere. I think I have Old Olive here. I do, of course, it's right on the bottom, because that's where it always is. Okay, so we'll try this. We'll get this out of the way for a hot second. Bring the bots machine. All right, so we'll do that and the bow in red. Right there. I'm just gonna rip it. You get to the point sometimes that you just want to rip it. Sorry for the wiggle and the jiggle. I'm just going to bring it back because it's easier for me to grab it nice. And we'll bring this back. Do not need that anymore. So there's the green mug. And here is the red bow. And there is a little bit to put together for that, so we will do that. And I think I'm going to do 2 mugs. And I'll just do it quick right here on my lap. Oops, maybe. There we go. Just do it really quick for you. There. So here, I think we'll kind of do it like that. I should have done it. I should have gone a little bit. Oh no, we were going to do the bow down here, weren't we? Okay, so let's put this together. Come on, you. You should be fine. I haven't used you. I even had the lid on as well. I'm afraid it's going to get it all over. So we'll use fine tip glue pen. And put that there. Okay. I should use my silicone matte, that's what I should use. I just want to see, whoa, which side is which here. I think it's that one. All right. So a little surgery, not bad, not bad. And we will put that there. that way this is kind of holding everything together. I don't want to pull too much on it. Get this off. There we go. And then that will hold it. I'm going to just hold it for a minute. Then my thought was, yeah, we might have to we might have to I wonder if we, oh, that's a lot of his head though. We might have to cut off his legs a little bit or bend them back. This is what happens when you think while you're live. Because he's going to be too big for the envelope. My guess is going to be we're going to have to figure that out. But don't worry, if I don't figure it out right now, we'll figure it out sooner rather than later. So it stands, so that's one of the main things is it stands. Just have to get that out of my way. I'll probably get this out of the way. Whoops. Probably don't lose the mug already. Oh, fudgesicles. That. And this is where I get up and shake. Well, I had 2 of them. Now I only have 1. Isn't that the way? So I'm going to put this here. Since we only have 1, I don't want to go ahead and start cutting again and, you know, wasting time because that's important. And then I think we also might need to do a hat. Let's see. No, I kind of knew that was going to happen. I didn't give it enough time to dry. So let's see. I'm going to give that some dimensional. And that the dimensional. And this more. That goes over there. I thought that looked funny. Like, why is it doing that? It would be very hard to get this back in if I had to go. All right. So So. Now we're just gonna there we go. Oops, wrong end. Okay, so now it's gonna there we go. There. So, whoops, wrong way. So it's not horrid. I'm gonna have to round off the legs a little bit, and then we'll figure out the head being too high. It might have to be just I wonder if we put a hat on there, it would be really cool. And um, yeah, I'll work on it. I will work on it. I like to keep my videos under an hour, so I just don't want to. So I'll work on it, and I will be back tonight, and we'll finish. I'll do this one and have everything ready. I think that bow might be better with two dimensionals underneath it, or we could play with some of the other candy. And that might be fun too. So yeah, we'll do that. And it's the white is actually drying darker, so it is coming through, and it looks super cute. But I do think we need a super cute hat because he's like a niggy gingerbread man. So all right, so come back for part two. I will I don't dare give a time. We have a couple visitors coming tonight, so I don't dare give a time, but I will be back later, and we will try to get this gingerbread man dressed and this party started. All right. Thank you all. I will see you later this evening. Bye-bye.